Hey guys, welcome back. Yep, I'm back. I got on the same threads. It is what it is, and it's a whole nother type of video. In this video, guys, I'm gonna be doing the get to know me, the sewing edition. Okay, now I did by accident see the very first question. I was not tagged in this sew me tag or whatever. It probably jumped off almost a year ago, but whatever. I'm about to do it now, and at the end I'm gonna tag a few people to do it also that I've become familiar with. So let's not waste too much time. Let's go ahead and throw on this intro and be back with the questionnaire. Okay guys, first question. There are 40 questions, and I don't really know how this thing goes. I know that you can either answer all 40 questions or you can answer 10 out of 40. I don't know. I'm that type of girl that love to answer questions. You got questions, I got answers, okay? And if I don't have the answer, I'm gonna try to find you the answer, okay? That's just who I am. The first question on the roster is, how and when did you start sewing? Well, let's start with the when. I started sewing back in, I think it was June 2014, the summer of 2014. How that began to happen was, no, that's a whole nother video. I'm gonna title that one My Sew Story. So y'all come back for My Sew Story, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next question. The question is, how much time do you spend sewing? Well, as of quarantine, I do no sewing. I am mentally, physically, and emotionally drained. But I'm so thankful that I'm able to pick myself up and get in front of you guys, because I've really missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. I hope you feel the same. But before quarantine, I was sewing a lot. I would sew as much as possible up until October of last year, 2019. Things started to get a little shaky, okay? But other than that, as of now, I ain't sewing a thing other than mask. And I can't wait to sew a new thing and rock that baby with no place to go. Okay, so the next question is, who supports your sewing at home? Well, my daughters support my sewing. My daughters support me at home. Outside of home, my sisters support me. My grandma support me. I think she's truly my biggest fan. But at home, my daughters support me, and I love that. Next question, what's your spirit animal? I think my spirit animal is a butterfly. I am forever changing, forever evolving. I love butterflies. It's not an animal, it's an insect, but that's my spirit animal. Next question is, do you have any pet helpers? What you mean? Do I have any pet helpers? Are you really talking about pets that can probably go fetch a shoe or go fetch a fabric? I don't get it. Or do you mean like a teacher's pet type of person, pet helpers? If I could say anyone is a pet helper, I would say it would be 2 of my daughters. Oh, maybe 3, excuse me. But yeah, they help me. They'll probably go get pass me the scissors so I can cut out this pattern, or pick up that paper from the pattern that I chopped up, and whatever. The next question is, worst habit, sewing or otherwise? My worst habit, sewing or otherwise? My worst habit, sewing. My worst habit could be like any other crafter, any other sewer, junking up a clean space and leave it there until you ready to sew something again. That's what I got. And so next question is, when you aren't sewing, what are you doing? Child, watching a good old movie or a good old show, watching some ba, 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 bang, bang, boosh. Like, I love a good action film. I love conspiracy government films. I love that type of TV shows. They're thrilling, heart racing, and very thought provoking. I love those types of shows. Oh, excuse me. And the next question is, where are you from? Baby, I'm from the MIA, the bottom, the South. Ghouls, okay? I love where I am from. I love where I'm from. That was probably very identifying, and I may have to strike that from the video. All right, so now it comes down to, where do you sew? Well, I sew in my bedroom. It is my sewing room. It is my bedroom. What sewing machine do you own or use? Well, I own, well, right now I use my brother SE625. I think that's the number. Pause. Put on my glasses. Hold on. Yep, it's my SE625 from Brother. I love that sewing machine. Oh my God, what a breeze to sew on. However, I do own a Janome 2212. It was my very first sewing machine. And I also own the Brother 1634D. It's not a sewing machine, it's a serger, but I don't know if that qualifies for this question. Anyway, next question. What's your dream sewing machine? My dream sewing machine would be the Baby Lock Destiny. If it's not the Destiny, I know it's something on that high scale line of Baby Lock. I don't know if it's the top tier one or the one right underneath it, but that is my dream sewing machine. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Next question. How big is your stash? Well, it's not too big. I think it's fair. It ain't too big. It's just enough. I'll show you in my upcoming sewing space video. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you can know exactly when I post that video. Okay, next question. What inspires you? Location, family, work, etc. What inspires me? You guys inspire me. To be honest, you inspire me. You inspire me with all the lovely things you guys make, the beautiful fabrics you purchase. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Everything. Y'all inspire me. Y'all just dope. Y'all fly like that. Okay? So, now on to the next question is my proudest moment or make. My most proudest moment and make is making that McCall's jumpsuit for my daughter's senior brunch. I think that make was everything. I was sick and I pushed through. She asked for it, and I know this is that was her senior year, and I just wanted to make it happen for her. I chronicled that moment. I wanted to make it happen for her, and I bust my tail. It actually took me 2 days, and I remember being up all night. I absolutely love making this jumpsuit. Just tops everything that I've made. Everything. The next question is biggest sewing hopes and challenges. My biggest sewing hope is that I will one day be able to pattern draft, I guess. No, drape. I want to drape. That's what I want to do. Next question. What's the one piece of advice you would give yourself if you could go back to when you first started sewing? What I told myself in the beginning when I first started sewing. Be patient, you're gonna get it. You're a fast learner, you got this, girl. This is right up your alley. That's exactly what I said to myself. So now, next question. Roughly how many makes in a month? I make at least probably 30 makes. That means dinners. I make 30 dinners in a month. 30 meals in a month. Probably more than that. Child, who's counting? But sewing related, when I'm on it, and I do mean on it, when it comes to that sewing judge, I can make 2, 3, 4 in a month. But the challenge for this year that I'm going to give myself, and hold me to it, I plan to do at least 1 or 2 makes a month. At least 1. If I don't do at least 1, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. So that's the challenge, to make at least 1 make per month, or 2, or 3, or 4. We'll see. Okay. Last question. Who taught you to sew? I taught myself. I've never known anybody to sew. I've never seen anybody sew in my face, you know, and living color. I've never seen it. So I taught myself. I'm self-taught. Although I love Mimi G. I love Mimi G. I love what she's doing over there. Plug for her. She didn't even have to tell me to do it. But I'm going to tell you something. I love the Sew It Academy. Although I don't even use it. I love her that much, and she knows it. So Mimi, I love you, girl. I support you 1000%, and you keep doing what you're doing. Let's get to the sewing favorites, shall we? Favorite pattern company, and if you could only sew their patterns forever. Well, my favorite pattern company, I think, who has the most fashionable, well, they all have their own reasons. I love Butterick Patterns because I think they have some of the best sportswear patterns. I love sewing those. Butterick pattern, this right here, loved making that, although it became challenging when it came to the button placket, but I got it down, and I love that sewing pattern from Butterick. When it comes to hip clothing, McCall's, I think McCall's have a lot of nice hip clothing. And when it comes to just simple elegance, I think Simplicity Patterns have that. But when it comes to bae, you better get it, Vogue. And the second part of that question is, and if you could only sew their patterns forever, I'm gonna have to go with Simplicity, because my girl Mimi G is over there, and I rocks with her. So I know when she put out a pattern, more than likely I'm gonna purchase it, even if I never wear it. So next question, most favorite or least favorite sewing task. Y'all should know this. If you don't know, now you about to know. My least favorite sewing task is cutting out the fabric. Oh, it is annoying doing all those little markings, transferring the markings. Just let me go from cutting out the pattern and just sew it. So if I had an apprentice or a sewing person, I would have them cut out the fabric, because I can't stand it, but I do love putting it together. Next question is printed or PDF. I love printed patterns. I heard a lot of great things about PDFs, but to me that means I'm gonna have to use a lot of copy paper, and I don't want to do that. I want to use my copy paper for something else. Now if I do that, I must really love the pattern, like really. And there's this one pattern that I did purchase. There's 2 PDFs, maybe 3, maybe 4. Okay, I got some PDFs that I do want to print and tape and cut out and sew and all that stuff. So that's going to be a future video. So if you want to see that video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and like this video. Next question, favorite YouTube sewing channels. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna pop them. Bop, bop, beep, beep, boop, bop, bop, beep, 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 boom, bam, bow, pow, pow. I love all of you. Love them all. So yeah, that's it. I hope I was able to answer those in a fast answer type of situation. Why do you keep getting in my face? Jeez, man. Pause. All right, so this is the quick fire round. Let's go ahead and see. And you keep moving. What's wrong with y'all? Okay, am I together now? Anyway, quick fire round. Favorite fashion designer? I don't know. Heels or flats? I love a good heel, and I love flip-flops. Ice lolly or ice creams? What you mean, ice popsicles or ice cream? I like them both. I love food. Paris or New York? I've never been to either. I would love to visit both. But right now, Paris got it. Gym bunny or couch potato? Oh, I'm a couch potato. I'm a couch potato eating potato chips, watching some action films. Love it. Current box set. I don't understand what you mean. Moving on. And tea or coffee. All depends on the mood of the day. If I need energy, it's coffee. If I want to relax, it's tea. So, yeah. And the final thing is tell us 2 truths and 1 lie. Well, 2 truths. I started driving when I was 14. I had my first child when I was 25. And I don't know. I'm single. I got, y'all. That's all that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe at the end of the video, if you wait to all the way to the end, at the very end, I'll give you which 2 of those 3 that I just stated was actually true and which one was a lie. All right, leave your comments down below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video. And you guys, please stay safe. I love you. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And peace. Next question.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Blessings.